lot of different spices. So just
I have a coconut here.
hey guys.
So today we are here in New York City in Chinatown and we're going to try the highest ranked Malaysian restaurant here on TripAdvisor.
So we have Nyonya Malaysian Restaurant right behind us here, and like Sandy said, highest on TripAdvisor. We've done a few videos in Malaysian restaurants in Houston, Texas. If you followed those videos, you know that we really enjoy Malaysian food, so we're really excited to go and try this one out and kind of compare and contrast. You know, Malaysia is a big country, and so you have variations of dishes. We were actually talking about that as we were walking here. So things might be a little bit different from place to place. The flavors are all very similar. A lot of shrimp-based flavors,
a lot of fish,
a lot of coconut, you know, and a lot of Chinese and Indian influence as well. So we're gonna go inside and check it out.
Let's go.
All right. I've got Roti Chennai right here. It's done up quite well. It's a lot thinner than I've seen back in Houston. It's like paper thin. Oh yeah, dip that into the curry sauce. It's nice. It's a little different from back home. It's got a different flavor to it when it's that thin. They do have roti prata if you want the traditional round style. More or less the same. It's just not as crunchy and crispy like this one. So you have a preference. You can choose between Roti Chennai or the Roti Prata.
Okay, so I have the Satay Tofu here. That's one of my appetizers that I ordered. Satay Tofu. It's a crispy fried tofu stuffed with cucumber and bean sprouts, and it's served with shrimp paste and a peanut sauce. Like you can see the peanuts crushed on top here. So I will dig into it. See? Just break it apart a little bit so they can see. You can see it's very like crispy on the outside, and then inside you have that very like fluffy looking tofu.
No, last time it was like
Yeah, it's really good. It's very like I said, it's very crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Then you have like a nice hint of shrimp paste on it, and you can really taste a nice peanut kind of curry flavor to it. Really good.
Last appetizer here. This is pesamber, which is known as Indian roja. I believe roja means mixture. So it's a very quintessential meaning of people of Malaysia and Singapore, a mixture of people, mixture of cultures and cuisines. So right here you have basically fried items, like you've got some sweet potato, fish cake, egg. Some of the stuff is prawn based or shrimp based, so just be careful if you don't eat seafood. But this is like a sweet potato, I want to say peanutty sauce as well. I mean, yeah, it's got a sweet sauce to it. It's a little variation from place to place. I overheard the waiter saying that the owner is from Penang, but a lot of the things are geared to Penang's area of Malaysia. Malaysia is a big country, so things are a little different. So one thing, for example, is if you order laksa, it is called asam laksa here, which asam means sour in Malay. So if you're expecting to eat the coconutty laksa that you would have in Singapore, you're gonna be in for a surprise. So just be careful. You know, things are a little different from east to west, north to south. So with that said, let's dig in here. We've got some bean curd, tofu fried, some fritters, and then there's like this sweet sauce. Very fresh, very chewy. It's very unhealthy as well. Make sure you have a long walk on the way back. But for the goodies here, give it a nice dip. And I'll get some tofu on the bottom here. See there? And as you can see, there's shrimp kind of mixed in there to give it some flavoring. Cucumbers. This is a good dish to pick at and share it. Okay, so I have my Nasi Lemak right here. Now, I got it with chicken curry. That's the only option they have here. Got the coconut rice, the cucumbers that's super important to have in this dish, a boiled egg, some anchovies there, and I believe this is the sambal, and this is like a Malaysian, I guess you could say a Malaysian kimchi, a lot of people say, but it's a pickled cabbage, a little sweet. One thing I'm a little disappointed with is when I asked for chili, this was what I got, and I don't know, it looks more like a chicken rice chili, but I'm gonna try it. It's a little different. It's not typical for this sambal, but maybe this tastes a little closer to it. That took some of that sauce there. Okay, so that's a little better. It's not like traditional sambal chili that I would be used to with eating this, but it does have that taste. It's like a fishy prawn flavor. So I got some chicken curry, got the rice, and I will say there's no peanuts, and I feel like the peanuts give it a nice crunch, but we'll try it like it is. This is my bite. The flavor's a little different, and again, I think it has to do with where the owner is from in Malaysia. It's a little different variation, but it is a good nasi lemak. It's not my favorite, but it is good. I wish they would have the little peanuts. I wish the sambal was a little bit more of a paste style, not like a salad here. But overall, it is good. If you've had nasi lemak, it's definitely one to try. I like that they have a variety of stuff here as well. So give this one a shot if you want a nasi lemak. Not my favorite one though, I will be honest. Okay, so to make sure you get some veggies in, you have to do the chili kangkong, which is a water spinach in a chili paste. As you can see, it's a lot of veggies, but these things taste really good with the chili paste. You can see some garlic in there, a lot of different spices, so just, grab it with your chopsticks. Looks like noodles almost, right? Let me get a few stalks here. Now that is really good. Very, very authentic flavor. I just wish it was a little bit spicier maybe, but it is good. This one's a solid dish. Get your veggies in.
So I have my main dish right here. I chose again the char kway teow right here. So first thing I noticed when they brought it out, I noticed that the noodles look tinier, like smaller than from the other Malaysian restaurants that I've been to. This noodles, they almost remind me of like pad thai noodles, and yeah, that's the first thing that I noticed. As you see, I ordered the one with shrimp. There's shrimp, there's onions, egg in it. Let's give it a try. Let's get a good bite of it. It looks like pad thai, but it definitely has the typical char kway teow flavor to it, like this charred flavor. It's really nice. The only thing that I'm missing here though, usually in other Malaysian restaurants, I always order the sambal as a sauce for the char kway teow. And unfortunately, they did not have it here. I will just eat it like it is. It's good by itself. It's just like I always like it a little bit more with a spicy kick to it. So it's really good. I would definitely recommend that to someone who comes here to New York City to come and stop by here. And as a nice refresher, I have a coconut here. They offer fresh coconut juice here, which is really nice. I highly appreciate that. It goes perfect together with the noodles here. So refreshing. Hey guys! So we just finished here at the Malaysian restaurant in New York City's Chinatown. Mm-hmm. How do you like it?
It was very good. It's a big restaurant and they have a lot of dishes. The flavors are there. The only downside I would say for me personally is I really love my sauces, especially the belacan, sambal. And they did not have those. That was the only thing. But the taste was there. The chicken curry and the nasi lemak was really good. Yeah. Their roti chennai was on point, crispy. I recommend doing the roti prata personally, just because I prefer it to be more of a bread than like a crisp to it. Just keep that in mind when you come here. The sauces are important to some people. So if that is, just know that you're gonna have different variations of sauces and stuff. So
Yeah.
other than that,
I
you
really
know,
liked it. I loved that they had this fresh coconuts there. That
Yeah.
was really good. And I really liked that they had a very wide selection of dishes here.
That's one
like
thing I
that
like.
one appetizer you ordered. I never had that before because
Yeah.
they didn't have it in other.
Very limited in other
places.
Malaysian places.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I liked about it is the menu was like vast. You know, they
Yeah.
had so many dishes like mee siam, they had Indian roja, they had traditional roja. There's so many different things that you will not see in Malaysian restaurants in the US. I'm
That's
really
good,
thankful
yeah.
to have that available. So come check this place out in Chinatown if you want good Malaysian food. With all that said, you know, just make sure that you know what you're ordering because it's more of a Penang style. So if you order laksa, it might be asam laksa, and
Yeah.
you're not used to that. You're gonna get a sour version of laksa, not the Singapore coconutty curry styles. And also, one thing to make sure is it's a cash-only joint, so make sure you bring enough cash.
Yeah.
There is an ATM down the street as well, so you know you can find your cash if you forget, you know, but just keep that in mind when you come here. And a lot of places in New York City are cash only as well. So, but with that said, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below, drop a comment below, and let us know if you've tried any other Malaysian spots in New York City. We'll see you on the next one, all right?
Bye guys. Wait.
Sorry.